Beacon Grounds makeshift war camp. Glinda was checking up on the wounded, and they were many. A lot of huntsmen on the ground in sheets, while many other, lightly wounded, helped tend them. Port was bandaging a wounded team CRDL. Yatsuhashi was carrying large crates of supplies around. Fox was standing on guard. Oblek coordinating patrols and scouts. Velvet. Miss Goodwitch, the medical tent, has run out of medicine. If we don't get any more, a lot of people will die. Glinda. Even if I contact the nearby base, they won't make it in time. She grimaced at the increase in casualties. Then a huge group of Marines rushed to their camp carrying many medical supplies. The Beacon students gawked at the amount of supplies. Glinda looked to more heavily armored men arriving. Jaune, Miss Goodwitch. Glinda, Mr. Ark. The other students were surprised, and huntsmen looked at them. Oblek. Mr. Ark? Port. You are still kicking my boy. He removes his helmet as every student was shocked to see a dead man back from the grave. Kurden. Knew you'd be too stubborn to kick the bucket, Johnny boy. Jaune. Good to see you too, Kurden. Marines tend to the wounded. ODSTs. Clear out the surrounding area of any Grim you may find. ODSTs. We are green and very, very mean. As they moved out, Jaune was coordinating from the newly built command center. Jaune. My men will be clearing out certain parts of Vale up to the wall. I haven't been cleared for battlefield operations by my superiors.
Glinda. Why?
Jaune. I was recently hospitalized and still under observation. Then teams RWBY and Pioneer came in. RWBY. That's right. He can't go of getting himself killed again. Weiss. Must you be so blunt? Pyrrha. Young. Sigh, RWBY, be sensitive.
Blake. Like you?
Young, why you? Jaune. As I was saying, I will coordinate the forces here for now until someone finishes the repairs to my suit. Isabel. A couple of hours to go, sir. Jaune. Sigh, so. Is there anything else me and my men can help Beacon with? Port. Additional security for our wounded would be appreciated. Jaune. Done.
Sergeant.
Sarge, sir. Jaune. Form a perimeter around the wounded and keep them safe. Sarge. Sir, yes, sir. Get a move on you dirtbags. As more ODSTs moved out. Oblek. Mr. Ark, may I ask who are these men you are with? They are not certainly Atlas, and after Ironwood's stunt, I doubt anyone would be supporting him right now. Jaune. We are the UNSC, and we arrested Ironwood, and every one of his followers. Glinda. You did? We lost contact with Atlas, and haven't had any more news about the kingdom. Jaune. Atlas and Mantle are gone. The professors. Where? Jaune. Atlas fell back down to Remnant and destroying Mantle in the process. The entire continent of Solides is now a barren wasteland of snow and grim. Port. My word. Glinda. Then Atlas is lost. Jaune then showed a holographic projection of the refugees of Mantle and Atlas. Jaune. Atlas is not a place, it's our people. We managed to rescue most of them. Sadly, there are some who died, but that is reality on the ground. Glinda. And Ironwood decided to just abandon Mantle. We all saw his ultimatum. Jaune. Yes. He would cut and run and let everyone fend for themselves. Funny thing about that plan is when all of Remnant is dead, can Atlas alone fight the Grim if those cowards ever decided to come back? Oblek. No. Even if they repopulate Atlas, I doubt they can expand that city without coming down for resources like ore and dust. And if any dew comes down, they will be wiped out easily with a planet filled with nothing but Grim. Jaune. Exactly, Professor. It's better to fall back and regroup with other kingdoms than run away and run out of any possible allies. Glinda. That bastard. Blake. That's what we thought. Jaune. Don't worry, me and my men gave him a beating of a lifetime. Young, we helped. Jaune, if you lie behind my back, I'll give you guys one too. RWBY, sorry. Glinda. And what about the war? Jaune, you mean Ozpin? Do they know? Gesturing to Port and Oblek. Glinda. Yes, I thought it prudent to expand the circle seeing as we are in a crisis. Jaune. Good leaves less to be explained.
He's there.
He points to Oscar as he twitched and his eyes glowed. Oscar Ozpin. Greeting, Glinda. Glinda. Ozpin, what about the relic at Atlas? Oscar Ozpin, asked Mr. Ark. He said as she looks to the commander. Jaune, it's safe. Where Salem will never reach it. Port. Where young lad. Jaune, in orbit. As he looks up. Oh, Black. But Remnant isn't capable of space travel. Jaune. UNSC stands of United Nations Space Command. He then explains the entire timeline during the war with the help of Isabel. Glinda. Intergalactic Wars. Oblek. Threat by extinction. As his glasses slips down his nose. Port. Jumping into the center of the fight, where do I sign up? Jaune. How you'd make a fine ODST.
Static.
Simmons. This is Lance Corporal Dick Simmons. We are being attacked by Grimm at one of the nearby construction sites. We alerted the workers and sent them your way, sir. Griff. Corporal Griff here, sir. We are engaged requesting backup. Jaune, understood. Captain Cutter commenced drop at these coordinates. Cutter. Understood, Commander, sending ODSTs. Meanwhile, construction yard. Griff. Reloading. Simmons. Wait. Me too. Griff. Me first. A Beowulf managed to get in close to them as they panicked. Griff and Simmons. A-H-H-H-H. Then a sniper round went through its head. Nearby scaffolding. Church. Got you, you son of a bitch. Tucker. Hey, can I get a turn with that sniper rifle? Church. Here, I'm switching to my DMR. Tucker. Okay, reloading, and...
Bang.
Church. Did you even check the chamber? Tucker. I didn't mean it, I swear.
Static.
Tex. H-E-Y. Did one of you idiots really shot at me? Tucker. Church did it. Church. What the foo? Tex. I'm gonna kill you, Tucker. Tucker. Caboose, help me out here. Caboose. Oh, you're on your own there, pal.